violence, fighting, all this other stuff, it's not helpful. It's just setting you back.
Well, tonight, young girls with parents who are currently or have served time in prison, they're using their personal experience to deter youth violence.
The young women of Daughters Beyond Incarceration say violence among young people is getting out of hand and it's affecting their livelihoods. WDSU reporter Jonah Gilmore live at 10. Jonah, what message are these young girls trying to send to their peers?
Well, Gina Sella, they say their message is clear. There needs to be an end to youth violence because too many people their age are losing their lives.
Like, it's so much better things that they could be doing with their life than being out here.
Nevaeh Lee says she's seen firsthand just how bad youth violence has become in New Orleans.
People get shot and killed every day. Like, it's an everything thing. My friend that I went to school with last year, she got killed.
The high school junior is a mentee with the nonprofit Daughters Beyond Incarceration. The organization mentors young girls with parents that are incarcerated or formerly incarcerated. Those young ladies are now amplifying their voices, hoping to inspire others their age.
Kids go through trauma and they don't really have a good way of coping with their trauma.
Friday, the group sat down to chat.
I just feel like we are a big target at this point.
Discussing ways to prevent their peers from engaging in activities that lead them down the wrong path.
We want them to dream for a better New Orleans, right? What does that mean for them? Does it mean you can walk outside and be safe at night? You don't want to speed, right, when you're at a red light.
Director of Programming Julian Lewis Anderson says the open dialogue allows the young people to freely discuss issues they face, see, and introduce ideas about how to change the narrative and culture.
And constantly what they were saying in their message was they need educational support, right? What are the places they can go after school to feel safe? Who are the adults they can trust that are not their parents, not their teachers, in order to really make the best of themselves?
The young girls of DBI say they're hoping young people get the message, hoping they can come together and positively shape the future of New Orleans.
They have so much out in this world. Like, it's so much more than trying to be down.
The organization tells me the young ladies have also been to the state capitol this week addressing issues impacting young people and recently passed gun laws. Reporting in Uptown New Orleans, Jonah Gilmore, WDSU News.